I did do some radio in high school, and some people will tell you need to go to an expensive university like Boston University or Monmouth College to be on the radio. But I'll tell you now that you could make $10,000 a year without having to get a college degree. All you need to do is follow these simple guidelines that I'm going to give you today, because today I'm going to introduce you to the wonderful world of radio broadcasting. All you need are three basic elements. That's presentation, procedure, and dedication. I mean, when it comes to presentation, you've got two sides. You've got your technical side and your human side. I mean, you'll need a microphone. That's your technical side to be on the radio. People wouldn't be able to hear you without it. There's not much about this microphone that really matters. I mean, it's an XLR mic, it's unidirectional, but none of that really matters. The only thing that really matters is that I got a Guitar Center, it costs $100. Because if you're like me and you were in public radio, none of the equipment works. I mean, I'm serious. We had microphones held together by duct tape and chicken wire. And while there are many good kinds of duct tape, you've got your silver and you've got your dull kind, it's good to get one that costs at least $100. But without the human side, there'd be nothing to put on the air. And really what you need for the human side is sheer talent. But if you don't have that, don't worry. All you need to do is look deep inside you. Look for the fake you, the radio you, the plastic banana DJ you. I mean, when you get in front of that mic and you have this crippling fear to break down, just search down inside and then just say, you're listening to 89.9 WLHS. That was, I Want to Suck Your Blood Till the Path Runs Dry from the Twilight soundtrack. And next up is a message from our corporate underwriters. Now, what's an underwriter? That's basically an advertisement that we're not allowed to call an advertisement. It just tells the listener who paid the bills, who owns you and your mortal soul. And then you have to read a public service announcement. That's all part of the procedure. That basically just tells the listener some common sense thing. Don't stick your fingers in a light socket. Don't shake your baby. I mean, without that, it's mandated by the FCC. Society would break down. People wouldn't know what to do. So once you say that, you say your advertisement, your underwriting, you want to write it down in your trusty spin log. That's just, you just write your name, date, the set, what you said, when you said it, what you played, when you played it, and then promptly rip it up. Because nobody's going to read these things anyway. I mean, the guy who goes out after you is not going to read it. He's just going to play the same thing you did, because everyone knows that the listener wants to listen to Britney Spears 50 times a day. You don't want to mix it up. And that's all part of your procedure. I mean, those are the rules. And, you know, sometimes you'll wake up first thing in the morning to go in, to get on the air, to read the traffic. You won't want to do it. You just sort of lose that dedication because of all the procedure and the underwritings and PSAs. Well, if there's one thing that helps you keep your dedication, that's vodka. Now, I'm not saying drink on the air, that would violate procedure. I'm just saying that if anything helps you get through your day when you make only $10,000 a year, nothing works better than just enveloping yourself in the warm embrace of your old comrade Popov. I mean, you know, a good broadcaster, Alistair Cook, once said something like, you know, a professional is somebody who does his best even when he doesn't feel like particularly like doing it. But nobody knows who that guy is. So, dedication and devotion is really what it's all about. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if you don't have talent, if you don't have money, you have to dedicate yourself. And when you get on the air and some guy calls in to dedicate a song to his best girl, it'll remind you why you got in this business in the first place. Well, it wasn't for the money, it wasn't for the women. It's all for those fleeting moments when you can get on the air and make everyone listen to your voice. Because at the end of the day, isn't that the American dream? Isn't that what it's all about? Well, if not, I'm glad I'm not on the radio. But that's how you can be on the radio. Just follow these simple guidelines. Presentation, procedure, and dedication. And you too would be a professional broadcaster. Any questions? Again, that's rhetorical. You don't actually